Welcome to our in-depth guide to understanding burnout. In this countdown, we're going to reveal 14 hidden signs of burnout almost everyone overlooks. If you've ever felt drained, cynical, or just not yourself, this video is for you. Stick around. You might be surprised by what you discover, and you could even help someone you care about. Have you ever wondered why some days, no matter how much you rest, you still wake up tired, unfocused, and emotionally spent? Many people assume it's just stress, but there's a crucial difference that could change how you approach your well-being. Today, we'll explore why burnout is much more than just being tired, and why it can sneak up on even the most resilient among us. We'll uncover 14 symptoms and their surprising impact on your life. Ready to challenge what you think you know about feeling overwhelmed? Let's dive into the real story behind burnout and kick off our countdown with the first hidden symptom. Symptom 1. Persistent exhaustion that doesn't fade with rest. Unlike typical tiredness, burnout-related fatigue lingers even after a long weekend or a full night's sleep. You may notice your limbs feel heavy, your mind is foggy, and every basic task takes 10 times more energy than before. Scientists believe this kind of exhaustion affects both body and brain chemistry. It's your body's way of warning you something bigger is happening. If you've tried to sleep it off, with no success, burnout may be at work. But why does this kind of tiredness defy normal solutions? Symptom 2. Frequent illnesses. Burnout chips away at your immune system, leaving you open to every passing cold or flu. Maybe you notice you're calling in sick more often, or minor ailments just won't quit. Medical research shows chronic stress, like that caused by unchecked burnout, floods your body with cortisol, wearing down defenses against viruses and bacteria. This can lead to a vicious cycle. Sickness increases your stress, feeding the burnout. How can your mind heal if your body is always under attack? We'll look closer at the physical toll next. Symptom 3. Physical pains that don't go away. Headaches, body aches, or that constant, nagging tension in your neck and shoulders. These aren't just ordinary muscle pains after a tough workout. Studies link chronic pain to ongoing emotional and psychological strain. When burnout takes hold, your body broadcasts distress signals, hoping you'll listen. Yet, most people dismiss these aches as just another sign of working hard. Is your pain really just physical, or is it your body asking for help? Symptom 4. Sleep problems that leave you feeling unrest, whether it's insomnia, trouble staying asleep, or oversleeping but still waking drained. Burnout makes your mind race long after lights out, keeping you up with worries about tomorrow's to-do list. Sometimes, your body seems desperate to catch up with sleep, yet it never feels like enough. This kind of unrest can send you spiraling into a deeper burnout stage. What happens when your sanctuary, sleep, turns against you? Symptom 5. Unexpected digestive problems and loss of appetite. Ever notice your stomach is in knots before work, or you're skipping meals because you're just not hungry? The gut is called the second brain for a reason. Burnout can throw your entire digestive system out of balance. Persistent stress changes how your body processes food, leading to nausea, cramps, or even unexplained weight loss. What if these physical red flags are really rooted in emotional turmoil? Symptom 6. Cynicism and emotional detachment. Burnout doesn't just drain your body, it numbs your spirit. You might suddenly feel disconnected from your work, your friends, or your passions. Jokes don't land, good news feels hollow, and you're running on autopilot. This emotional distance often creeps in gradually, leaving you feeling isolated, misunderstood, and even resentful. Are you pulling away from the things that once mattered? Symptom 7. Irritability, frustration, and sudden mood swings. Have you found yourself snapping at loved ones or colleagues over the smallest things? Burnout compresses your patience, making minor annoyances explode into major conflicts. The emotional roller coaster is exhausting, and your relationships can become collateral damage. This volatility isn't your fault. It's a sign your internal resources are depleted. How can you rebuild bridges when you're running on empty? Symptom 8. Self-doubt, hopelessness, and feelings of inadequacy. Burnout plays cruel tricks with your self-esteem, making you question your abilities and your purpose. You may catch yourself thinking, am I really cut out for this? Or, why can't I do anything right? These thoughts aren't reflections of reality, but products of prolonged emotional exhaustion. If you're plagued by a sense of hopelessness, it's a loud signal that burnout has sunk its claws in deep. What can you do to escape this mental trap? Symptom 9. Productivity nosedives, along with your focus and creativity. Burnout clogs your mental gears, turning creative work or simple problem-solving into insurmountable obstacles. Projects that once felt exciting now seem impossible to finish. Frustration mounts as you struggle to concentrate or remember basic details. Is your brain quietly waving a white flag? Symptom 10. Social withdrawal and isolation. Notice you're avoiding texts, skipping calls, or dodging social events. Burnout often makes you retreat, not because you want solitude, but because interactions feel overwhelmingly draining. This self-imposed isolation can deepen your sense of disconnect, turning a short break into a growing loneliness. What happens when hiding out becomes your new normal? Symptom 11. Turning to unhealthy coping mechanisms, maybe more caffeine, junk food, or even substances to get through the day. These quick fixes offer only fleeting relief and run the risk of building dangerous habits. Burnout pushes you to look anywhere for comfort, but these choices often backfire, making the underlying problem worse. Why is the escape route so tempting, and how can we find healthier paths forward? Symptom 12. Reduced creativity and problem-solving ability. Ever found yourself staring at a challenge, blank, unable to come up with a single new idea? Burnout shrinks your mental bandwidth, making innovation and adaptability feel out of reach. Over time, this can erode your confidence, making even simple solutions seem impossible. How do you reclaim your spark when inspiration is lost? Let's quickly break down burnout's 5 progression stages. Honeymoon, when you're super motivated. Stress onset, as cracks start to show, with neglect of self-care. Chronic stress, resentment, and pessimism creep in. Burnout, full exhaustion and dysfunction. And habitual burnout, where the symptoms persist even after changing jobs or routines. Knowing these stages can help you recognize where you or someone you love might be, and how close you are to a breaking point. Which stage sounds familiar? Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into burnout. Remember, recognizing the signs is the first step to reclaiming your well-being. Have you experienced any of these symptoms? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might help others. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more honest mental health conversations. Take care of yourself, and see you in the next video.